side effects of sulfonamides. Okay, the first side effect of sulfonamide is hypersensitivity reaction. Hypersensitivity reaction. Hypersensitivity reaction. Why hypersensitivity reaction? Listen, as you and we and me also know that the sulfonamides contain sulfonamide group. I think I told you people in the previous lecture that sulfonamides are called so because of a group which is called as sulfonamide group. This NH2 SO2, or we can also write SO2 NH2 group, which is present in the structure of the sulfonamides. Okay, this sulfonamide groups interfere with or we can say that this sulfonamide group activate the mast cells. Mast cells. Those are basically the bags of histamine. So this is the mast cell. And it contains histamine. And when sulfonamide group interfere with this mast cell, there is the degranulation of this mast cell. Degranulation of mast cell. That leads to the hypersensitivity. This is the first side effects of sulfonamides. Okay, now come over the second side effect of sulfonamide. The second side effect of the sulfonamide is renal toxicity. As we all people know that sulfonamides are acidic in nature. Acidic in nature. Okay. So because of this acidic in nature, when sulfonamides go into the kidney, the precipitates of sulfonamides formed in the acidic pH, because sulfonamides are also acidic in nature. sulfonamides भी acidic in nature हैं, ठीक है. और जो यूरिनरी पीएच है वो भी एसिडिक है, तो सेम कंपाउंड जब सेम एनवायरनमेंट में जाता है तो वहां पे उसकी क्या हो जाती है, क्रिस्टलाइजेशन हो जाती है। क्रिस्टलाइजेशन ऑफ सल्फोनामाइड्स इन किडनी। अब इसकी रीजन क्या है? रीजन ये है कि जब भी किसी कंपाउंड को अपने जैसे इन्वायरमेंट मिलता है ना, तो वो वहाँ पे उसके क्रिस्टल बनते हैं, और अगर उसको अपोजिट इन्वायरमेंट मिलता है ना, तो वो उसकी क्रिस्टलाइजेशन नहीं होती बल्कि उसकी ब्रेक डाउन हो जाती है। तो चूंकि हमारी जो किडनी या जो यूरिन की पीएच होती है वो एसिडिक होती है, सल्फोनामाइड्स भी एसिडिक इन नेचर है, तो उसकी वजह से वहाँ पे इनके क्या बन जाते हैं, क्रिस्टल्स इन द किडनी। ठीक है, crystals of sulfonamides because of acidic environment, and it leads to the hematuria. Hematuria means blood and urine. Urea, because those crystal will rupture the kidney cell. That leads to the hematuria, means blood in urine. So this is an other side effect of the uh, sulfonamide. So to overcome this toxicity, इस toxicity को कम करने के लिए फिर क्या किया जाता है? We use alkalinizing agent. Alkalinizing agent. Alkalinizing agent. वाई अल्कलाइजिंग एजेंट आर यूज, हम इसलिए यूज करते हैं कि जब हम भी कोई अल्कलाइजिंग एजेंट यूज करते हैं, मतलब कि वो चीज जो यूरिन के पीएच को क्या कर देती है, बेसिक, जब बेसिक करती है तो जो सल्फोनामाइड्स होती है उनकी वहां पे फिर क्रिस्टलाइजेशन नहीं होती। सो इन दिस वे दिस साइड इफेक्ट ऑफ सल्फोनामाइड्स कैन बी प्रिवेंटेड by the use of alkali. Okay, for example, citrol syrup. Citrol syrup. It causes the alkalinization of the urine. So this is the second side effect of the sulfonamides. Come towards the third side effect, that is anemia. Anemia. Why basically anemia happens? As we people know that, I think I told you people in the previous lectures, on the surface of RBCs, listen, on the surface of RBCs, this is RBC, okay? This is RBC. On the surface of the RBC, there is an enzyme that is called as glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase. Okay. इसका नाम होता है ग्लूकोज 6-phosphate dehydrogenase. अच्छा, ग्लूकोज 6-phosphate dehydrogenase क्या करता है? It basically uses glucose and uses glucose and prevents prevents the RBCs from oxidative stress and prevents the RBCs from oxidative stress. What is meant by this? Oxidative stress means the free radicals, for example, H2, H2O2, or other free radicals in the form of, for example, OH. These are basically regularly producing in our body, and these are detoxified by antioxidant agents. Antioxidant compounds. For example, glutathione. Okay, so this is the process that how glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase prevents the RBCs from oxidative stress. Because when glucose is being used by this glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase, NADH is formed. NADH is formed. And this NADH basically neutralize these peroxides. For example, H2O2 hydroxyl, etc. These are basically peroxides or oxygen-free radicals. These are also called as oxygen-free radicals, or these are also called as ROS, reactive oxygen species. ये reactive oxygen species जो होती है ना, ये बड़ी reactive होती हैं. These can react with the DNA, protein, lipids, etc., and prevent the or we can say damage the cellular machinery. Okay, so when this NADH is formed, it neutralizes these free radicals and converts them into water, H2O. Okay, so in this way, oxidative stress is prevented by glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase by RBCs. Okay, by RBCs. This is RBCs. What happens with this RBCs when we use sulfonamides? Sulfonamides inhibit this glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase. Sulfonamide inhibit this glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase, and whole the process gets reversed, and RBC undergo oxidative stress and starts dying. So in this way, sulfonamides are associated with the anemia. And after this, when the RBCs gets broken down, definitely bilirubin will be formed. Bilirubin will be formed. bilirubin will form, and this bilirubin will be accumulated in brain, accumulated accumulated in brain, and this accumulation of bilirubin in brain is called as kernicterus. 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 So this is another side effect of the sulfonamide, because when there will be lot of when there is a lot of oxidative stress and RBCs undergo hemolysis, uncontrolled bilirubin will be found, which is accumulated in the brain, that is kernicterus. So these are the side effects of the sulfonamides. I hope you enjoy the lecture. If you like it, please share this one. Thank you very much.